Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now, before we get into this video or live stream yet, I never know how to start these live streams. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But before we get into this coverage of today's topic, I want you to, if you're enjoying my content, leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on all social media platforms. That'll help my channel grow, and it will help provide you with top quality content. Now, let's get right into it. As you can see, Trump is still getting censored by Twitter. They're still trying to censor him. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to my chat. How are you doing today? Now, the problem, I think, with this Twitter censorship is I'm not even concerned about the fact that it is specifically right-wing or targeting right-wing users. That doesn't concern me as much as the fact that it's happening at all. These social media companies seem to not realize the fact that their job is not to tell us what we can and cannot, or what we should and should not believe. That is not their job. It's incredible that they somehow believe their consumers and their customers want them to provide this unnecessary service. I am doing great as well. I'm just live streaming as normal. I wanted to change my light to a different color, but I couldn't figure out how. But we'll do that later in another live streamer video. Now, as you can see, amid the most disputed election results in recent history, Twitter continues to censor the president of the U.S., Donald Trump. Of the 19 tweets posted by the president in the last 24 hours, 30% have been tagged with a warning from Twitter calling them disputed and linking to a Twitter fact check, which usually consists of claims from the Democrat-aligned mainstream media. Here's the problem with this. It doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum you are on. This should outrage you. This should make you mad. You should, and you are justified, to seek alternatives to these platforms. When a platform... Now, okay, here's the deal. A lot of right-wing talking points is that it's somehow immoral of these platforms to censor people they dislike. I disagree. I don't think it is. However, that doesn't change the fact that I am not going to participate in a platform that actively censors people they disagree with. That is, I think, the most important thing that people need to realize. If a platform is going to be inherently biased, then they can easily be biased to whichever side their political views currently do not align with. Therefore, they could be biased toward Democrats just as easily as they could be toward Republicans, and it's important for them to be biased toward neither. This is actually why I support a decentralized social media network. I want a social media network that exists outside of the bounds of a singular company with their singular data collection on their servers. Because when a company can control a network on the internet, it's very dangerous because companies are just inherently biased and they're going to do what their consumers want. If, however, a platform serves only free speech because it physically cannot serve anything else, that would be the ideal platform. And I think eventually, to be quite honest, I think eventually we're going to have access to a platform like that. They've already started creating platforms like these. People have started coding these platforms because they realize that a social media platform ran by a company isn't going to be trustworthy. And soon we're going to have platforms that exist separate from these social media giants and big tech, and it's going to put them out of business, which is going to be, quite frankly, good. That is inherently one of the best things about the free market, is the fact that even though the opponents of the free market claim that it is for big business and it helps businesses succeed, the free market was never intended to help businesses succeed, and that's why you see businesses pushing more and more regulations upon the free market. The free market was designed for the interest of the consumer. Whether it was intentionally designed this way or not, this is how it was created. It serves the best interest of the consumer in the end. Biases do not serve the interest of the consumer, the free market does. And that's why, hopefully, the free market will, and I firmly believe that it will serve us in this case. We are going to see, and I can put out this prediction right now, in the next 20 years, we are not going to be seeing Facebook and Twitter anymore. They will not be the main platforms of use in the next 20 years. I firmly believe that. Now, I could be wrong. It could be 30 or 40, but it's pretty much inevitable that it will happen eventually. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about on this article. Twitter is being a left-wing biased company, and they're going to pay for it. I don't say that in the, oh, I'm going to cancel them and try and, ruin their livelihood way. I say that in the free market exists, and if you do not respect the free market, you are going to not succeed. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video or live stream or